Oh no, looks like someone's in trouble. Whatever will he do? That's right, get your hull breaker and get on down the road. Somewhere else, man. We don't want none here. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. You know, I gotta go back to my roots, man. I try to go a week without doing it, but I can't. I can't help it. The call of the darkness is too strong, and I must break out the Soul Breaker. Oh yes, mono black, guys. Not too dissimilar to what I've done before, but really a fine, sharp iteration on what came before it. Also known as Brain Drain, but I'm calling it Soul Breaker because it's so much more edgy, and I like to be edgy, right? That's why we're all here. Before I show you this lovely combination of cards here, I need you to do something for me, though. Do you know what that is? That is tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Don't smash it. Everyone wants you to smash those buttons. I don't. I want you to do them softly. Or else, guys, the like and subscribe will come and get you. He's a brutal werewolf monster. And he will just maul you for not liking and subscribing. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. Shout out to Papa Bear. First streamer shout out. Welcome to the stream, Papa Bear. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information, including all the latest news and information about alchemy that is coming out soon, so check that out. And of course, this deck and all the others can be found down below on my AetherHub. All that information is down there in the description below, so go ahead and click that. So now, what are we talking about when we talk about mono black? What do we talk about when we talk mono black? Duskwielder. I love this card. It's aggressive early on for mono black. It drains life. I know it's a little expensive. Well, not really. It's got a 1/2 toughness, and then it boasts for anything, and you lose and gain and drain, which I really like. What I like to put it with is the Reaper's Talisman. Turn 3, you can have him swing a 1/2 death touch, swinging in, draining 3, and gaining 3. I really do like that. He's good sacrifice fodder. He's good early on. He's good early on protection. Yeah, I just like this card, man. He's a common. He's really good. Reaper's Talisman, pretty good. I think its equip is a little expensive, but that's okay. Just the easy drop is good. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains Death Touch. Now, whenever it attacks alone, defending player loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. If you're a longtime villain, you know that I love gain and drain. Yes, you know that I love the no-touch victories. I like my opponent to just fall over dead. So I can swing in for 2 and you lose life. Yeah, that'll work for me every time. When you think about it, it's 10 attacks with the Reaper's Talisman wins you the game, if you can get 10 attacks off, barring that you do no other damage. So very, very interesting one there. Also, it's very useful to crack open. What do I mean by that? Deadly Dispute will crack it open. We'll get to that. Shambling Ghast, the new staple in black decks. It's the only black ramp that we have right now. Make the treasure token or hit early removal. Great sacrifice fodder. Common card, all around solid addition to early black deck plays right here. And of course, Warlock Class, which I feel like I'm the only one playing it, guys. Honestly. And I love this card. 1 black for an uncommon. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, not even just a creature you control, any creature died, each opponent loses 1 life, and that's fantastic. Level 2, you get to draw a card. You look at the top 3 cards, and then you put one of them in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Break up those mana clumps, get exactly the cards you need, and fill your graveyard with potentially creatures for your Graveyard Trespassers to consume later for even more gain and drain goodness. Okay? Deadly Dispute. I'm going to take a little sip of water here. Don't forget to hydrate, boys. Deadly Dispute. As an additional cost of this creature, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. As an additional cost of this spell. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. You have the old combo of Shambling Ghast getting cracked by Deadly Dispute. Boom, you got 2 treasures on turn 4. Turn 5, you're going, turn 3, you're going into a 5 mana spread right there. Not as good as, that's the poor man's Dark Ritual. It takes a little bit of while, but it puts you ahead like a Dark Ritual, so I do appreciate that. And 5 mana can cast a Lolth. But you can also potentially, like I said, if you have a bonus Reaper's Talisman or a Duskwielder left over, we're gonna want to draw cards with this one. We're gonna want to keep the cards flowing. We're gonna want to keep pressure. I know I'm not a big advocate of card draw, but in this one, we're definitely gonna want to draw cards. So crack the Talisman, crack Shambling, whatever you need to do. Get the mana up and get the cards coming in. Fell Stinger. I like this one. He is a great blocker, and he's a great card all around. 3/2 Death Touch Exploit. When Fell Stinger exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Here's the interesting thing about this. We can do it on ourselves to get more cards, obviously. But we can also do it on the opponent to kill them. I have killed people by doing Fell Stinger. So what I do, if you have Warlock Class out, I can sacrifice Fell Stinger by itself and make somebody else draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Yeah, they get 2 extra cards, but by the end of the turn, they've lost 3 life. Okay? That's pretty good. So Fell Stinger is going to be our little trap card here. This is probably one of the updates. You can do a lot of mischief. You can give yourself cards. You can make the opponent lose stuff. You can sacrifice things. You can do all kind of stuff. And he's a great blocker. 3/2 Death Touch is fairly aggressive going in. And of course, receiving, defending, he's pretty good at stopping any kind of really aggressive thing coming in. Graveyard Trespasser. Oh yeah, that's her. The Billie Eilish style waifu right here with the long crazy hair and the crazy eyes. Human Werewolf. War, discard a card. I can't express how useful that is, especially if they're just hemorrhaging out cards like crazy. They're just playing spell after spell after spell, mono white aggro. They generally don't have the cards left over to hold one, discard one to affect it, and even if they do, they've had to get rid of 2 cards to bust through that ward. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile 1 card from a graveyard. If a creature was exiled this turn, this way each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Fantastic for Lier decks, fantastic for Orzhov. Fantastic for Golgari mill decks or stuff like that. Start eating up their graveyard. Again, with Warlock Class, you can put your own creatures in the graveyard and make sure that Graveyard Trespasser has something else to eat on. And then, of course, the Werewolf version is a 4/4 with the same ward. And then every time you attack or put her into play in the Werewolf form, you take 2 cards out of the graveyard, you exile them. And, of course, if they're creatures, they lose 1 for each creature and you gain 1 for each creature. Fantastic stuff there. Gain and Drain is the name of the game. Hero's Downfall. Solid removal. Uncommon removal. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Simple enough. A little bit better than Murder. If you're using Murder, it's time to upgrade. Path of Peril. You know I'm not a big fan of board wipes, but the reason I like this one, this is our kind of our mono white aggro or mono red aggro insurance policy here. Everybody with mana 2 or less, I want them gone. I don't really care. My Fell Stinger, my Graveyard Trespasser are my main workhorses of this deck. I don't care if my Duskwielder, all these guys die. It doesn't really matter to me. We've got our workhorses out. We're going to hit it. Now you're saying, Jay, you don't have any white in the deck. How can you hit the Path of Peril if you want to cleave everybody down with the new cleave mechanic? I'll tell you what, guys. I generally have a bonus treasure somewhere that I can ping that 1 white in case I need to hit the full-on board wipe. I generally don't, but in the case of an emergency, I usually have a spare treasure around somewhere to do that. Between Deadly Dispute and between Shambling Ghast, there's generally one available for me. So in the case of emergency, we can do that. But also if they put 1,000,000 tokens on the board, remember tokens are CMC 0, so they do have a mana value of 2 or less. Fantastic stuff there. We are running 3 Lolth Spider Queens. Yes. Oh yes, the Spider Waifu. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on Lolth Spider Queen. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Of course, more interestingly, create a 2/1 black spider tokens with menace and reach. Create 2 of them, and then you get an emblem with the -8. Of course, it's -8 because she's a spider. You get an emblem with whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage with 1 or more creatures you control. If a player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose equal to life distance. So difference. Very, very useful. Again, she attracts damage, she makes those spiders, and of course she is fueled by death. So the more they kill, the more you sacrifice, the more stuff dies, the more and more powerful she becomes. A very, very deadly woman there. And of course, the Meathook Massacre. Oh, one of my new favorite black cards. And what I always say, guys, there's a reason this card is like $40, $50 in paper. This is a brutal card combined with all the other ones. Meathook Massacre will bust through just about everything. Enters the battlefield, each creature gets X, -X, -X until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. And whenever a creature an opponent controlled dies, you gain 1 life. Fantastic gain and drain abilities combined with Warlock Class. Oh, we forgot about to talk about the ultimate of Warlock. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the damage they lost this turn, and damage caused life. So that it can be a game ender if you get him, if you pop that 7 on Warlock, which is very deadly. But Meathook can absolutely devastate things. Between Meathook and Path of Peril, we can clear a whole board and get Lolth up to a crazy amount. We can get her up to 8 super fast. So Meathook is our early removals, our mid removals, our late removal. With Hero's Dawnfall and Path of Peril, we have a grand total of 9 removal cards in here. Additionally, we have 4 Death Touchers and then 2 more things that possibly have Death Touchers. We're doing pretty good. We are soul breaking here. 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants, 19 Swamps, and 2 Field of Runes, just in case they try to get clever with the man lands. We can hit the Field of Runes. In mono black, I don't mind running Field of Runes because we really don't have anything more than 2 black. But that is how we're doing the mana there. We have our lovely skull backs on there. That is very nice. 2.3 average, which is 23 mana, which is very, very effective. Probably too much, considering how much treasure we have. You could probably slot one of those out. I was getting droughted, then I got flooded, so I don't know. 16 creatures, 21 non-creatures, all over the place. Zombies are our biggest addition here, because we have zombie scorpions. Not a lot of creatures, as you can see. It doesn't really matter. We don't need a lot of creatures. We're going to do most of the damage through spells, abilities, enchantments, and things like that. 8 instants, 2 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 6 enchantments, 3 planeswalkers. That's what we do it. Where is Horizontal Gang? Here you guys go. Here's the horizontal. You want a freeze frame right there, guys? That is the horizontal right there. Boom. There's the CMCs and all that. 1s, 2s. Meathook really doesn't belong in 2. I mean, it's 2 and X. And 3s is really all you need. Meathook can fluctuate anywhere to be useful from 3 to anything, from 3 to 10. And then, of course, Lolth is our 5. We have no 4-drops, so we are moving pretty quickly with the amount of treasure that we have. We can hit Warlock pretty quickly. We can get that ultimate off on Warlock, which can be pretty deadly. When you combine it with Meathook and Warlock, you can actually get a combo off where you kill all of your own stuff. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. And if they've lost 5 life, then they lose a life for a creature died this turn, and then it would be a total of 6 life additionally they lose at the end. So you can actually kill them with these combos here. Fantastic stuff. Let's get into ranked and see how she flies. Let's do it, boys. Alright, pretty decent there. Shambler. I'm actually on the play. This is a... I guarantee that this is going to be a flash deck. Fading Hope. Oh my goodness, it wasn't Fading Hope. Oh, it's actually an Izzet deck. Oh, amazing. Oof. Ooh, that was a big mana plug. Lord mercy, that was a big old mana plug right there. Lord have mercy, that was a big old plug of mana. Got that loose. Oh my goodness, look at this mana. So you've got that counter spell there, man. Considered. Anybody got the Unify lands? Unfinity lands? No, it continues the long tradition of lands being really good in the unsets. Oh, Grixis. Grixis Celestis. Okay. Grixis Celestis is the bestest. Wow. Okay. Shuffler is a little broken. A little bit. Okay, so I've drawn 7 mana and 14 cards. 50% mana. I'm a bit confused at what he's had here, what he has here. A little bit confused. He's gonna make a day again. Wow. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what I should be doing here. Honestly, I'm honestly very confused. I don't. Am I hallucinating? Did anybody else see this? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here, guys. You guys didn't just see me draw 8 lands in a row? Oh my goodness. Good lord, it took forever to get that mana plug out of the way. Mercy, 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 man. Spikefield Hazard, very nice. Nine mana in 19 cards. Almost half the mana out of the deck. Okay, so there we go. So let's do card draw. We want Zombie Scorpo. Let's get rid of... We gotta eat stuff out of our graveyard. It's gonna be Fell Stinger. An opponent's graveyard, it's gonna be divided by 0. Hey, look at that guy. I had a feeling he was coming. I had a feeling he was coming. Look at me. Well, the Shuffler had to make sure he could win, man. Is Dimir Rogues still top? No, Dimir Rogues is not still top, unfortunately, man. Graveyard Trespasser. I'm surprised this card didn't get a nerf. Yeah, there's some anti-mill. There used to be a lot of anti-mill tech out there. Divide by 0. So his whole deck is literally just Hullbreaker Horror. That's the whole idea, is just to stall so Hullbreaker Horror can make it on the board. Wow. It's dedication, my guy. It's dedication, man. Prismari Command. Ooh, you're going to have to return that to my hand. You can't touch the Gluttons. Not yet, at least. Still can't touch the Glutton. Well, you can touch one Glutton. Expressive Iteration. Right now, it's the most busted. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty busted. Discard a card, please. Thank you. Thank you. Lier, there it is. Return non-target. Oh, I'm sorry, that got counterspell. Thank you. No blocks. All right. Let's do... How much I got in my graveyard to eat up? Alright, we don't have much. We don't have much here. Let's put that down, number one. Let's get Hero's Downfall. Let's go ahead and... what do you got? He's got Fading Hope. He's got Fading Hope. Yeah, it is worth main decking some Go Blanks. So he could do a Fading Hope. Which one does he want to lose? Let's get rid of Lier. Yeah, he's going to use Fading Hope on that. Don't put a Meathook Massacre back in my hand, bro. And you're just giving me more card drive return every time you put that back. Discard a card. Alright. So we're going to put down this. Attach it. And he's out of there. Oof. 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 Grixis Hullbreaker falls to the mono black combos. Whew. Alright, that felt good, man. I ain't gonna lie. That felt good. It felt pretty good. Felt pretty good, guys. That was a big old game right there. That was a big, beefy game right there. And that was some real tactical playing. I like tactical playing, man. I like to actually use my brain when I play this game. I'm just not on autopilot. You know what I mean? I mean, some people are just click, click, click. I like to actually flex a little bit. And, you know, you feel like you accomplished something. But hey, that's just me. You know? That's an awful hand. Let's close that. Let's close that. That's a good hand. You know, I keep doing that. Let's get rid of Fell Stinger. Oh, see, I'd have been fine. The J is back. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best to get back with it, bros. I'm doing my best, man. Humiliate. Non-land card. Here's Downfall. That's what you get, my guy. Alright. I'm sorry. I figured he was going to get Hero's Downfall. Back I never left. Alright. Swing. Charu. Hit. Charm Groom, okay. I guess he was not paying attention to what I had in my hand at all, so we'll make him back into a coffin. And we'll swing. Soren the Mirthless, very nice. Humiliate. I mean, Path of Peril, Meathook, it's all board wipes. You choose whichever board wipe you want to get hit with. It's up to you, my guy. Look at all that. Alright, so, wait, you know what, cancel. Well, if I attack, he's going to gain life. Yeah, let's just hook.
Fight for me now.
Hey, thank you for coming, TrevBet. Out of your charm room. Yeah, that's a good combo right there. The double combo. Next round starting. Good luck, Raven. I'd love to get some actual creatures on the board. That'd be really great if we could do that. Wow. 16 cards, 3 Edgars. Ain't that something?
You fight for me now.
16 cards and 3 Embers. And 3 Edgars, and here I am holding my dick with half of my cards being mana. What's up with the mana? What is up with the mana, you guys? It's gonna be a mana, guarantee it. It's not gonna be a Meathook. It's a Graveyard Trespasser. That don't do nothing anyway. So I have not been watching the Innistrad Championship. I really don't care very much for the championship games. Doesn't really matter very much to me. Look at that. Doubled Edgar Charring Room. One of them's got to go away. I'm going to gain a life. And he's going to bring in that guy. He's probably going to bring in... Oh, he's going to bring in everybody. No, yeah, no, yeah, no. They got an attack all button now, guy. That's what they tell me anyways. 7, 8, 11. So I got to block the big one there. It still doesn't really matter. Because Shuffler keeps giving me nothing. Gain a life, and get my last mana and lose the game. Yep. What'd I tell you? It's not even hard to predict, man. Not even hard to predict. Not even hard to predict. The Shuffler, what decks are coming, none of it's hard to predict. It's not. It is not. I knew. Clearly, I need to man land it up, or something. I usually put man lands in there. I swear I had man lands in here, but Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, I have 2 man lands. I had 23 lands total for a 2.3 average. That's more than enough. I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. I don't know what the issue is. Let's keep it going. Anybody still out there? We can keep that. Alright, we'll do that. No attacks. Wedding announcement. Okay. Presented here with an opportunity to hook people. And really, isn't that what life's all about, is hooking people? Just not if you can hear me. It will hurt a little bit. I got the lyrics wrong, I'm sorry. Hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Who is he going to best spellbind? Probably Lolth, I would imagine. I would imagine Lolth. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Nothing more.
So that's Graveyard. I need some information. There is no fame and there is no... Wait, I'm totally lost. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands, they felt like 2 balloons. I have become comfortably numb. And you feel a little sick. I like how he hits the K real hard. Alright. You guys ever watch the show Legion on FX? Amazing. Probably one of the best X-Men pieces of property that anyone's ever made. Amazing. And the whole thing was just a love letter to fucking Floyd. The whole thing was just, oh my god, Legion, man. Me and my buddy watch Legion, bro. We'd literally watch Legion and spend the next day talking about, like the whole next day talking about it, man. We should have recorded ourselves and made a podcast, man. Like literally just sat the whole day and talked about all the different stuff, digging in the Marvel Encyclopedia and all kind of stuff, man. It was amazing. like some spitters.
That serves
I
servants well.
have become comfortably numb.
Aren't I generous?
Believe it. Can you feel a little sick? Yeah, it's good to see Hugh back, man. It's good to see Hugh back. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse. My hands that felt like two blue. I'm messing the lyrics up again.
Do what I demand.
That feeling comes in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. Why is this so expensive? Because it's the same card? Casting cost modified. Oh, non-creature spells at more. Okay, I got you. Redain. I thought, I was like, did I get hit with something and I don't understand? Like, am I an idiot? I mean, I know I'm an idiot, but am I that big of an idiot? Alright, whoop. Yeah, swing in. That's good right there. That's a good thing to do. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's take that down. Alright, let's push these guys in. I've had a feeling that he was going to block Shambling Ghast. Create a treasure token. It's going to make him lose life, which is a really good idea. See, what I like about this is even if he has a board wipe, it's so dangerous for him to board wipe me with Meathook on the board. That's what I love about Meathook. It's anti-wipe. I mean, he could hit, well, he couldn't hit a Shadow's Verdict. I mean, I stopped myself before I said something silly there. But even if he had a Doomscar, it would take 5 life away from him. And it would feed Lolth energy. Elite Spellbinder. You already got one of those out, my guy. I've wiped myself just to hit Meathook off. That's part of the trick there. Is you can wipe yourself to just bang Meathook out. Yeah. I've blown up my own creatures just to make Meathook drain them to death. Especially if you have a couple of Warlocks on the board, because that adds a little bit extra. 2 Warlocks on the board and Meathook, you know, push him over the edge here. Now he's just going to Salt Rope. Now he's just going to Salt Rope. He just wants to be salty. All those flavors. He wants to be salty, man. Killing my creatures is bad for you. It makes you lose life and makes her more powerful. You shouldn't be doing it. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. And put down this Fell Stinger. And he's out of there. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to play a lot this weekend. I'm going to get out of gold no matter what. I've been so lazy, man. Hey, thank you for coming by, driver. I've been so lazy hanging out in gold, man. Just trying this, trying that. My motivation for playing ranked has just been these polls I put up. Nobody is happy with this stuff, man. And some comes around, hey, we're going to change it. We're going to nerf cards. We're going to change it up. We're going to have a dynamic format. And people are like, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. It's what we're asking for, man. You want 8 more weeks of this? Oof, that's a bad hand. Keep. We don't need that many warlocks. Oh, we got blue, guys. That means Hullbreaker. No, the meta has never been this bad. The last I remember it being this bad was when we had and it's infecting play queue. Like, you go into play queue, you can still get Escud and Izzet. When we had ultimatum decks, but at least you could out aggro them. Mill was, I mean, we complained about Mill, but it's not even really 3, man. I mean, 3 is being generous. It's like 2.5, maybe. Board wipe. Is it control? He can't not board wipe. It sings to him. Mono G is a mighty big if. I think that's probably the weakest link right there. Let's get rid of those. Is it going to do it? Ulvenwald, yeah, that's really the only thing holding on Mono G. Sunset Revelry, very nice. Do Graveyard Trespasser. And of course, we're going to eat up our Duskwielder. And of course, we're going to put our Shambling Ghast to work to gain and drain on him. Yikes, that painted a really dark picture. You could get away. The thing is, you could usually slide an off-meta deck in there or an anti-meta deck in there. But, like, if you're not playing one of the 2.5 decks, you're not working, man. Harkin, Sunset Revelry, yeah. This is, whatchamacallit. This is the, Hullbreaker. There he goes. He can't not do it. Divided by 0. He trying to hit that hull breaker something bad. Trying to hit that hull breaker something bad. That's all he wants. Is that sweet hull break. He's slowing me down, I'll tell you that much. 3 Fading Hopes and 18 cards. I mean, there's certain cards that are always on top, but Zam. There's Lier. Okay. Couldn't help it. He had to do it. See, has he got that mana? Get that hull breaker out. He got it. See if he's been cuffing it this whole game. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. Let's see how much he loves him. Let's see how much he loves him, man. My Graveyard, Shambling Ghast, and a Duskwielder. How much you got, man? How much you got, man? Lier, okay. What are you gonna hit on me? The last Fading Hope and discard a card? Sunset Revelry. All that she wants is another baby. Hit me with that last Fading Hope, man. Do it. Give it. Okay, so now what we do is a natural process, a beautiful process. All that she wants is another baby. Where's that Hullbreaker, man? I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on him, man. Oh, he ain't there yet. Okay. That's it. Delicious Leer. Yummy, yummy Leer out of your graveyard. Ooh, what about this zombie? I'll eat that zombie too. Delicious. Ooh, who else is delicious out of the graveyard? Oh, another graveyard. We'll eat him too. And we'll eat it. We'll eat the concept of a Field of Ruin because that's something that a werewolf would eat. There it is, folks. He got it out. He got it out, folks. He did it. Lier. He got his other Lier out. I should be able to drain him out here. He's gonna have to discard a card to target me here. With 32 life, I'm not in that bad of a position. So let's do this. Let's eat Jacob Harkonnen, whatever his name is. You gonna block me, Lear? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And then we're gonna put down a Warlock Class. And then we're gonna put down a Graveyard Trespasser. And then we're gonna eat Lear out of the graveyard. And then we're gonna put down that guy. And then he's gonna lose a life. Big battle. Big team battles right here, man. Big team battles. We're going big battles tonight, guys. Long, big, thick, meaty battles. Nice drank. Let me drink. He can hit me with one spell, then he's going to have to chuck the other one out. Okay, so he's going to divide Vizier on that one. Hullbreaker, you're not thinking correctly, man. You're going to have to discard a card to hit graveyard. Long, thick, and veiny battles here, folks. There he goes. Now he's have to discard that card. There he goes. He didn't discard. I was going to hit for that. Okay. Alright. So, first things first. Let's get rid of your little tokens. You don't need them. Alright, second things second there. Let's do that. And then third things third. My graveyard, we want... Oh man, we got nothing to eat. That's too bad. And then fourth things fourth right there. Oh no, looks like someone's in trouble. Whatever will he do? That's right. Get your Hullbreaker and get on down the road. Somewhere else, man. We don't want none here. Get to pick up that crab and get to walking. That's 2 Hullbreaker decks I've been with this, man. This is really the anti-Hullbreaker. This is the Shellcracker. Against other decks, I didn't do so good, but the Hull Breakers, if we go to the long game, they're in bad shape. I'll tell you what, I can build a good mono black long game deck. If I can't do much, I can do that. Of course, the word of the day, thanks to Redacted, is gonna be Villainy. Thank you for cheering that 500 bits, Redacted, for making me sing Ace of Base. Lovely. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Adios, everybody. Bye-bye.